Hello everyone, welcome to Paranormal Man Reaction. Today, we're going to be reacting to King Frostmare's The Scariest Videos You Have Never Seen, Part 6. So, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, sit back, and enjoy the scares. Let's go.
Hello guys, time for some scary videos. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty. The following video was an eerie submission that was found in the paranormal section of Reddit. A user with the name Navy Friend states that a family member of his found a strange apparition on one of their security cameras in their home one night. They always felt that the house was haunted, as they heard loud bangs in the midst of nights, and found that a lot of kitchen items were moved around by the morning.
Whoa! Did you guys see that? Right up here. Right about now. You see something. You see like a figure moving. Yeah, right there.
The noises, of course, are creepy enough. However, what can be seen in the back of the room is even more frightening. The family believes that this is the ghost which is causing all of this activity. It looks like somebody with a weird hat on. But unfortunately, that's all that we can see really, as the rest of the silhouette is way too illuminated due to the floor light. It remains a mystery what exactly could be the origin of this haunting.
Oh god, in our car.
The next case was featured by the Dark Dimension. They state that a viewer of theirs with the name Jocelyn Leo had sent them a rather disturbing capture. Apparently, the woman was on the way to a wedding that evening, and they were stopping at a local grocery chain to pick up a few things. The store is close to a crossing where many fatal accidents had occurred over the past decades, and the woman decided to take a picture for her Facebook friends. While she was completely alone at the time, one of her Facebook friends pointed out that there seemed to be somebody sitting with her in that car. She was quite shocked, as once she increased the brightness of the image, there seemed to be a sinister-looking apparition sitting in the back of the car. Was it perhaps one of the lost souls that was involved in one of the many car accidents? But shortly after that, another video surfaced, from who is believed to be the woman's daughter. It was shared on their Instagram. The little girl also just wanted to take a video for her friends, but had to realize that once again, somebody else seemed to be sitting in the back of the car.
Oh, okay, I see it. I thought that was like the head of the seat or something like that. No, there's here's the eye. This is the face, and it's wearing some sort of a white hood.
Was it the same creepy spirit? This is certainly nightmarish and quite the traumatizing experience for sure. I would not be able to sleep in my own bed for a while.
Dancing spirit, huh?
The following case was featured by Breakman, and the uploader, Luis Rojas Gonzalez, told them that their security camera, which is mounted outside of their home in Lima, Peru, had started recording very late in the night, after motion had been detected from the neighboring road. What was really strange though is that the camera kept recording for almost an hour, as an inexplicable object seemed to be triggering the security system constantly.
The
The man states that he doesn't believe this to be an insect on the lens. They had captured those in the past, and they looked completely different.
What is this thing doing? It's just going.
So the man was quite concerned that this could actually have been a paranormal incident. The object also seems to be throwing a shadow on the street at times, making it even less likely for them to think that this was just a fly.
It's just running around in circles.
In the end,
on the
we can
road.
only speculate what exactly transpired here that night.
That is
And once
trippy.
again, thanks to Breakman for featuring this case. Very curious. This video was captured and uploaded by Danny Ramirez.
Oh, this is very trippy. I would not be able to sleep at night if I was at a truck stop, in a truck sleeping, and I heard this.
Ramirez, who was parked at a truck stop on Highway 97 one night. The rest stop is located right next to a big forest area, and it shouldn't surprise anybody that legends speak of the mysterious Bigfoot creature that can be heard and sometimes even seen, as he is making it through the bushes and trees down there. After parking his truck, Danny noticed some pretty loud noises, only moments before starting this recording, and then the following unfolded.
Started to hear stuff out here. I'm over here on 97 on the rest stop, and I don't know. But is that? What the absolute fuck is it? Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop. What the? And they say Bigfoot isn't real? I don't even want to stick my arm out the window.
Some people commented, stating that this perhaps was just a wolf or a bear, but for Danny it is pretty unlikely that this was just an ordinary animal. It's quite hard to say what really had caused these noises that night, and a little bit spooky, don't you think? Let me hear your explanation in the comments.
I wouldn't even know where to start among the comments that have already been said about it. You know, wolf, bear, Bigfoot. No idea.
This clip was apparently captured in Poland by a woman who recorded this unusual dark object hovering in the sky right above her. She parked her car immediately, pulled out her phone and started recording. At first she wasn't sure if this was perhaps just a strange bird.
What is that? It's just floating in the sky. This is some crazy stuff. What's going on? Oh my
The woman states that this thing kept floating in the sky for a while until it mysteriously vanished.
too
It
solid.
reminds me a bit
It's too solid to be garbage bags.
of the weird Dark Knight satellite images and videos that surfaced a few years back. And I'm really not sure if this was just an animal or something otherworldly. What do you think?
What animal do you see do that?
And then there was another strange incident that was documented by a man in Oregon this past November. The same sighting had been reported by different people around the world, and they all speak of the same mysterious illuminated objects that are moving independently and leaving glowing trails in the sky, excluding drones as possible cause for this particular phenomenon. At first we can see two floating lights, when out of nowhere a third one appears. The man recording is pretty certain that this also was the doing of an extraterrestrial life form.
Yeah,
But if that's not the case, what else could it be?
I was about to dismiss it until I saw them dancing, until I saw the lights dancing, and it was reported by other people, so...
I'm lost of words here. This video was captured by a young man who was working a night shift in a local hotel in Mexico. He went outside the back door of the building to go for a quick smoke break. The door leads straight into the back alley that most of the time is pretty empty, especially in the really early morning hours. However, this night he noticed a huge lanky object to his left and started filming this encounter.
What the f...
He believes that we are seeing something from another dimension that wasn't supposed to be visible to the human eye. It was the first time he captured such a creepy event, and he isn't necessarily a believer in the paranormal side of things. But this night had him honestly question his beliefs.
I question it because, who, I know that people take their phone with them when they go on breaks and all that, but who just starts randomly recording at night in the middle of a rainstorm while they're trying to smoke a cigarette? That just seems too convenient. Another car
Speaking
thing,
of
huh?
creepy things in back seats, let's now also take a look at a short recording from Angelica Papace, who uploaded the following clip to her Facebook page. She shared it with her friends and told them
Oh,
that
it
she was
must be her
simply
daughter.
trying to capture her daughter singing. It wasn't until one of her friends brightened the footage up that they realized that somebody else seemed to be sitting back there with her
Oh,
daughter.
I do see that. That is creepy. And her daughter is looking right at it too. That's what makes it even more legit.
Could it be that her daughter's imaginary friend was part of the ride? Maybe singing along with her. It does look like the spirit of a little girl, I find. How eerie.
Mhm. That is creepy. I'm already not looking forward to this one.
The following is a video that was shared by a mine worker with the name Raphael, who states that what we are seeing was a creepy encounter that an old colleague of his had documented. They were just working in a local mine in Mexico when the man noticed a giant walking into the scene all the way up on a mountain right next to a really big tree. He couldn't believe his own eyes at first and recorded the incident for his colleagues.
Pero lo más raro, vean, como si fuera una sombra de un hombre ahí arriba, a la entrada de la mina, como si nos estuvieran cuidando. Miren, miren cómo se mueve. Ahí les voy a poner otra vez
Is that
la
it?
entrada de la mina, socavón, en la parte más arriba, como si una silueta de un hombre.
It looks like just a regular person to me.
De repente tiene sus manos.
You know, that mountain might not be as high as the perception is making it out to be.
Ahí se está moviendo. Está enseguida de un árbol. Ahí está abriendo los brazos. Como si nos estuvieran cuidando. ¿Qué será?
I don't know.
Ya no lo puedo
I'm not
acercar más.
convinced. I'm not
They
convinced that's
never
not
figured
just,
out what
I'm not convinced that that's not just a regular person standing on a hill that's shorter than it looks.
this giant creature was exactly. And the man recording this incident passed away shortly after releasing the video. This makes this whole incident even stranger, and it seems to stay a big mystery as of what exactly took place here that night. Now we want to take a look at some unreleased recordings
Back
from my
again.
friend Kent from Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. In the following video, he had one of his family members, Kaylee, over, and while the two were talking to the
I had to turn the camera off and back on to get it back to
spirits in
focus.
his bedroom, he captured some interesting things on his old camera.
And to our surprise,
When it goes out of focus, something's going on.
oh, mm-hmm. Oh, I want to see if I can spot that when it's going in regular motion. Oh, I guess he didn't play it in that part in regular motion at all. Huh.
Anybody hear me tonight?
Kaylee went home.
Hello? Not you, kitty. Why are you hiding? What's the matter with you? Anybody out there want to say, oh my God? Anybody out there want to say, oh my... Anybody out there want to say, oh my God?
Okay, I'm staring intently, and intensely, because I saw something that looked like the figure of a little girl sitting in the far part of the room that he was first looking at, and then when he turned the camera, I saw a shadow, and I was like, oh my god, it's a shadow, and I was like, oh wait, that's his shadow, and that just that brief moment of release, all of a sudden. Hey, what I just tell you right. It's like tense, 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 relief.
What's the matter with you? Anybody out there want to say, oh my God? Anybody out there want to say, oh my God?
One of the dark shadow entities that has been seen many times before is standing on top of the stairs here. Although pretty grainy, there's no doubt in my mind that that is what we are seeing here.
Anybody out there? I guess, oh my God!
Are you walking up there?
He makes his way up into the bedroom once more and is actually able to catch this thing with his camera this time.
God, I'm kind of hearing noises up there. Hey, I'm coming up, so if there's anybody up here that's not supposed to be up here, you better leave right now. What's your name? Is your name Wayne?
That's really creepy.
It is without a doubt that these shadows are watching him constantly.
While in the kitchen cooking, I saw what looked like a lady walking in the backyard. She was bending over doing something on the ground. I hit record on the cell phone cam.
And as always, I invite you to check all the original footage out on his channel.
What gives Ghost of Carmel Man a lot of credibility is that there have been a lot of paranormal investigators go out there, including King Frostmare himself, went out there and attempted to debunk the ghosts of Carmel Maine, only to come back with overwhelming evidence of their existence. So the shit that's going on at Kent's place, it's real, man.
The following video was sent in by user Fantastic Power, who states that we are looking at a home video recording which was captured by a young woman. She was investigating a mysterious case that is involving a pretty scary haunting which is taking place within her new apartment. Apparently, the spirit of an evil entity is still residing in there, and the young woman foolishly held several
November 18th, 2008. That's a long time ago.
rituals in which she opened the door even further to communicate with it. She stated that it always appeared for her when she was asleep, and since she loves to take a lot of naps, she started recording herself sleeping in different spots of the apartment. And one night, she states, she could capture this thing on video. Apparently, she was in some form of trance when it appeared.
Trance. Oh, sweet Jesus.
But in my opinion, we are just seeing an incredibly well done horror project. Nevertheless, it did cause nightmares for many people, and I find it is quite scary. What do you think?
Wow. I'm just wow. Now, if I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, that's gonna be the fuel. thank you all for watching. This has been Paranormal Man Reactions. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.